All right, y'all. I don't see a universe where we're not getting this in, right? We got a limp, as I told you. They've been doing that. Wait for me, right? Limp, I'm going to jam, and 17 people are going to call. Or I don't know what. They're all going for bounties. We got 2 of them already. Okay, so this is just all of it because there's nothing else that makes any sense. Lazauninkas is going for it. Damn, he's got me out chipped by like 1. How tough of a decision is this, buddy? Really? Oh, you're coming. Okay. Oh boy, now see, he's going for 3 bounties. 1, 2, 3. He's calling. Okay. Jack 10, Jack 7, Jack 7, kings. Okay, we have just an ace. Any ace, please. Right? Okay. Okay, guys, so if you watch that hand and wondering, what the hell is the guy calling all that money with Jack 7 offsuit for? I guess it's math.
So let's have a look at the maths here. Now, we don't know exactly what mystery bounties are left, but we do know that the 2 biggest bounties have been pulled. So if we take those away and use the average for the rest, then we can see the mystery bounty is worth approximately 344,000 chips, which is about 14 big blinds, and that's a lot of big blinds relative to these short stacks. Now, we don't know exactly what everyone's strategy is going to be here, but if we give the under the gun player just pure limping, a lot of these medium strength hands, and then mixing some of the strongest hands and some of the weaker hands, then it's safe to assume that the middle position player is never going to have the strongest hands because he's incentivized just to build the pot, just try and stack the under the gun player. Shorter stacks behind are still just going to shove. So if we just give him, we know he's got Jack 7 off, so let's just give him lots of hands here. Against those ranges, we can see that Negreanu could comfortably shove Ace Queen off. Could go as wide as Ace 10 off, although that's very marginal. But in these mystery bounty tournaments, it's nice to cover everyone. At the moment, he covers no one, whereas if he triples up or quadruples up, suddenly he covers everyone. So there's a lot of future game implications. Once Negreanu is shoved, the button has to continue with a very tight range because he knows Negreanu is going to have a tight range, and he also knows he's going to get called wide behind. So he just goes with 8s plus Ace Queen off, Ace Jack suited. He does cover Negreanu, but it's still going to be hard to win his bounty when we're potentially going to go 4-way. So he has to be very tight. Against those 2 shoves, you can see that the under the gun player can comfortably continue with Jack 10 suited, and that's because it's a hand that performs very well multi-way. We're probably going to go 4 ways here. It's a hand that can scoop the pot a lot, win 2 bounties. You can see Jack 10 suited performs better than Ace Queen off and a lot better than Ace Jack off. That's because these hands are going to be dominated a lot of the time, especially Ace Jack off, whereas Jack 10 suited is more likely to be live, and it's going to play well in a multi-way pot. You can see if the button hadn't shoved, it was just Negreanu, then Jack 10 suited is a fold, whereas Ace Jack off, Ace Queen off are doing a lot better now because these hands do better in a heads-up pot. And then once all 3 players have gone all in, we can see that the middle position player just gets to continue with almost all the hands that he's limped. Actually, Jack 7 off is just a bit too weak because it's just going to be dominated so often it performs very poorly. We'd much rather have a hand like 6-4 suited, 7-5 suited, because these are going to scoop the pot a lot. They're going to be live almost always. We can hit 2 pairs straight flushes, whereas these sort of weaker Ace 7 off, King 7 off, Jack 7 off, these sort of hands just going to be dominated so often, just perform so poorly.
Well, that could be an ace, right? So nothing across could be an ace. It's an ace!